Hey folks, this is Vincent Ottilie with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play The Builders Middle Ages. This is a game for 2 to 4 players. It's for ages 10 and up, and the average play time is 30 minutes. This game is very similar to Splendor in the sense that you're going to be recruiting workers. You're going to be using said workers to construct these buildings. So it's an engine building game. Some of these buildings are machines that you can use in addition to workers to help you construct more of these buildings. The game will end when someone has reached a certain number of victory points. 17 or more victory points will signal the end game condition, and then everyone will have an equal number of turns. Then we'll add in some other victory points. I think it's 1 victory point for every 10 coins that you have at the end of the game. These gold ones here are worth 5, and these silver ones are worth 1. So each player starts with 10 of these coins, 1 of these apprentice workers, and their skills are on the left-hand side of the card. This is what they contribute to a building in order to construct it. This is the cost in the upper right-hand corner. It's free to take these. However, whenever you want to assign them to work on a building, that's when you actually pay them. So they work on like a commission basis. So every time you add these guys to a building to construct it, you have to pay the cost in the upper right-hand corner. Okay? And again, you're going to be adding more people throughout the game to your tableau, and then assigning these workers to these buildings here to try and complete them. So on a player's turn, they have 3 action points. The first thing they can do is start construction. You simply take one of these 5 buildings here, add it to your area. That's 1, and then you refill it from the deck. Another action is you can take a worker for free. Same with the buildings. Just take a worker, add it to your tableau, refill it from the deck. Then another action point that you can do is you can send a worker to work. You can take one of your existing workers to attach it to a building and then pay the cost in the upper right-hand corner of the worker card. So you're going to assign these workers to these buildings that you have in front of you. Now it costs, there's various costs associated with that. If you assign 1 worker, let's say I had this building in front of me, and I had these 2 in front of me, like that. So to assign my first worker, I'd pay the 2 coins, and this is 1 action point, so I'm going to do something like this. And if I want to assign a different worker that I have in front of me to that same building, I actually have to spend 2 action points. So this would be my 3 action points. 1 for this one, 2 for this one. That's 3 action points. If you want to assign a third one, you have to, there's a rule where if you want more than 3 action points every turn, you have to pay for them. It's 5 money per action point. So not only if I get a third one here, let's say I did 1 action, 2 action, 3. It's 1 action point, 2 action points, 3 action points. So I've done all 3 action points here. If let's say I had this in front of me, if I want to assign this person to this building, I'd have to spend 3 action points plus pay the cost in the upper right-hand corner. So that's 5, and then I have to spend 5 for every extra action I needed. So that would be, I need 3 more. So that'd be 5. I don't have enough money to do it, but I'm just saying I need 15 bucks to get 3 more action points necessary to assign a third worker to the same building. Long story short, don't assign a whole bunch of workers to the same building on the same turn. It gets very expensive to do it. Okay? So another thing that you can do is take coins from the bank. You can, for 1 action, take 1 coin, 2 action points gives you 3 coins, and 3 actions give you 6 coins. At the end of the game, it's 1 victory point for every 10 coins worth of value. Now, finishing a building is something that you can do for free. You don't have to spend an action to do this. So, to construct a building, you'll notice that these, like I said, these workers will have these symbols. This is what they contribute to a building card, something like this. So let's say this worker is assigned to this. This building, this church, needs 4 of this yellow resource, none of this resource here. It needs 2 of this and 4 of this. Well, obviously, this worker does not provide enough to do that. I need to continuously add workers to a building until I meet the requirements that are listed here. Once I do that, I can construct it, I flip it over to the score side for free, and this counts as victory points for the end of the game. And again, when someone reaches a certain number, then that'll signal the end of the game. So that is a free thing that you can do. And I think that's about it. Machines. There are some cards, they're machines in the deck. As they come up, we'll explain them to you. But basically, they act like villagers in the sense that they will have numbers. Once they're built, they'll have these little symbols, and you can add them to a building to help you build it. But they're free to use, so there's no cost. Once you build a machine, you don't have to pay them to actually help you out in constructing that building. It's a free thing. So it's up to you. If you want to take the time to build a machine so it can help you out in the future, it's up to you. All right, so I think we're ready to go. This is the first player marker, and I think Idly agreed that I would go first. So it's a random thing. So for my 3 actions, I'm going to leave this. There's no guide cards, so I'm just going to leave this here as a reference as to what we can do on our turn. Okay, so I think the first thing I'm going to do is take a look at the tableau and see what buildings I might want to construct. So whenever you build a building, you get the money listed in the upper left-hand corner. In addition to using action points to get money, when you complete a building, not only do you get victory points, but you also earn coins. So you'll be getting paid to construct these buildings. Your slippers just fell. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Okay. Okay, so let's go with, I'm going to start by grabbing this for 1 action.
If you can.
If I can. And I replace that like that. And I have 2 more action points. I'm going to assign this worker to this. And there's a reason I chose that card, because this apprentice gives me 1 of these symbols and 1 of these symbols, and this building happens to need 1 of each. So all I need now, 2 of that and 2 of that, and I've completed the inn. So I'm going to look for some workers now for my 3rd action point that might get me either the top resource or the bottom resource. This one's nice and cheap. The laborer has 2 of the yellow here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this one. And it's a free take. So that was 3 actions, and now you get to go.
Okay. You got like everything I wanted.
Did I?
Yeah. That's okay. Okay.
I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better here.
So this is 1 action, right? To grab someone?
To grab someone, that's 1 action. Mm-hmm.
It's 1 action. To grab this guy?
That would be 1 action.
That would be another action.
Mm-hmm.
And to...
It's going to drive me nuts.
to put him to work is
Yep.
the 3rd action?
Yep, I would recommend lining, yep, there you go. That way they're right next to each other.
Okay.
Yep. So you have to pay the cost. Oh, I forgot to pay the cost of mine. It's 2 coins to attach him.
Yeah, and 2 coins. Silver
Yep.
is 2 coins?
Yes, the silvers are 1 and the gold is 5.
Oh, that's gonna confuse me. I keep thinking of nickels and pennies.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So that was 3 actions for you. So now I get to go. First thing I want to do is assign this guy to this building. I need to pay 3 to do it. So 1, 2, 3. And all I need is 2 more of the, I need this laborer. I'll take him for free. Now, I don't have enough action points to assign him to this because, again, the more people you assign to the same building on the same term, the more expensive it becomes. I have 1 action point left. So I think what I'm going to do is I might grab another building for a future turn. Let's go with, what do I have a lot of? I'm well-rounded at the moment.
A lot of nothing.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to take, I might just grab I'm going to grab this laborer here. And there you go. These are double-sided, but there's no difference between the 2.
Okay.
It's just, there's no difference.
My turn?
Yep, your turn.
Okay, my first action is to add this guy.
Okay.
And that's 4 coins.
Yep.
So this one's 5, right? So I get change.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I complete this.
Do you have all the symbols that you need?
I think
so.
so.
You need 2 for this one, 2 for this one. Yes, you do. So it's a free action, so if you want to complete it now, you can.
Oh, that's a free action?
It's a free action.
Okay, yeah.
So you get 10 coins from the bank.
Okay.
You flip this over. This is 2 victory points.
5, 10.
And the workers come back to you, and they're free again to use for anything else. Once you assign workers to a building, they can't be moved. But once the building is complete, The buildings come back to you. They become part of your pool, and you can use them again. But as long as you have to pay them, obviously.
So I have 2 actions left?
You have...
I did the 1 to complete it.
Okay, and yeah, so then you would have 2 left then.
Okay. 2 actions. I'll get this guy.
Okay.
And my next action would be to cry.
To cry? Not good, huh?
Yeah. I could do... You know what? I'll just get this one.
That building? The Royal Relay. Okay. So that was your 3 actions. I'm going to put these... Just put this into like a score pile or something, just so you're not confusing them. There you go.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can just put them back there. That's fine. Out of the way.
Does it show in the camera?
It does. I can see it. Okay, so now I get 3 actions. First thing I'm going to do is assign... It doesn't matter. I'm going to assign this guy here. Here. That's 3 coins, so I have to spend 3. And I've completed it. I've got 3 here. I only need 2. I've got 1 to 1, 2 to 1, and 2 to 2. So this is complete. I get 12 coins. 1. There's that. And I get... This is 3 victory points here.
Yes.
And these come back to me. So I got 2 more actions for this. I'm going to take... I don't have enough for that. Oof. Alright, I'm going to go with... The church is expensive. But I think I will do that. I'm going to take the church. It's my second action. This is an example of a machine.
Cool.
So let's just take a look at it real quick. So it costs one of this resource and one of this resource to build. But after you build it and flip it over, it acts like a villager. So you're going to assign these 2 along with other villagers to help you complete these buildings over here. It's also worth 1 victory point. So I just don't know if I want to do that though. I mean, it's nice. I just don't know if I'm ever going to use that resource. I've got... I'll just take a worker, I think. I'm going to take this craftsman, I think. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, yeah, I'm going to take this guy here. All right, so I think that's 3. I assigned a worker, got some stuff, got a building, got a yeah. All right, so yeah, all you.
I'm going to assign 4 coins. So I'll do this 1, 2. Actually, no, I'll do.
Get some change.
Yeah, and 1. And I'll do this one as my second action. So that's 2 coins.
Now, yeah, keep in mind when you assign a person to the same building, that costs 2 action points. That would end your turn.
Okay.
That would end your turn.
So, but the building, is that free?
The building is free, so yeah, you could, if you have enough there to build it.
I have enough to build it.
Okay, yeah, so if you want to spend...
But, is that considered an additional action?
No, building...
After I used 3?
No, building a building is free.
Okay, well that's 2 points for her.
Alright, so you've used all 3 action points. 1 for this one, 2 for that one, all 3 done. But if
Do I have to wait to complete
No, you can complete it now.
Okay, just to double check.
Yeah, you've got 3 and 3, 1 and 1, 2 and 2. So you're good. So you get 12 coins from the bank and 3 victory points.
Or 12 coins, you mean?
Is that what I said? 12 and 3?
You said 12 points.
I said, sure. 12 coins and 3 victory points, if that's what I said.
5, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, you're good? And all the workers come back to you?
Okay.
All right.
I'm sweating.
Alrighty, that didn't take long. Alright, so I'm going to do this craftsman. That's 4 coins. And I need... I don't want to sign that one yet. Alright, so let's do... I need something easier. All of those buildings are very intensive.
Yeah.
Alright, I think I will spend... I'd hate to do that.
It's too bad they're not in cities because they're intensive.
Go away.
They're in cities.
Go away. Go away. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Alright,
so
the watchtower, I'll take that for my second action.
I win. Sorry. So good.
And for my last action, I will assign... Actually, you know what? I'm going to take somebody. I'm going to take this master and add him to my repertoire.
Repertoire.
I don't think that's the right word. Retinue. How about that?
Now it's my turn?
Yep.
Okay. I will grab this person for my first action.
Okay.
And I will grab this one for my second action. And for my third action, I'll assign him there. So it's 3 coins. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And that's your turn.
Cool. I will assign this person to here for 1 action, and that's going to cost me 3. And
Wait, which one did you assign?
this guy, laborer,
Isn't that 2 actions?
on the same turn.
I should have done that. Okay, I see now. My strategy failed.
I didn't add more on the previous turn because that would cost me 2 actions. So,
I see.
but you can do it in an emergency situation. You know what I mean?
I see.
So I'm going to add 1 over here now, and that's going to be 1 action point. Thing is, I don't have a lot of money left, so it's not like I can go crazy either and just... see, I don't like any of those. Alright. Try not to overpay either. Let's do this guy here for 5. That's my second action. And my third action, I will... goodness gracious. I will take... I'm going to take... Alright, so for 1 action, I can take coins from the bank, which is... for 1 action, I'll take 1 coin.
Okay.
So I'll do that. I need to
No.
fund these guys for a future turn.
My turn?
Yep, all you.
I'll pay 4 to build this. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, crap, nuggets.
Crap nuggets.
Oh, I did this wrong. Dang it. Ding. Okay. Okay. So it just got complicated. Oh, my total strategy. Okay, you know what? I will grab this one for my first action.
Okay. The pigsty?
Yeah. For my second action,
Mm-hmm.
that's annoying. Sorry,
Take your time.
thinking. For my second action. So if I did this one. Oh my gosh.
Okay, Miss Moneybags over there.
I'm stressing out. Hold on. This is my off. This was my first action.
Taking
this.
a card. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now I'm on my second one.
Yep.
Okay.
You can assign people. You can take more people.
I will. Dang. I'll assign this one there.
Okay, that's 4 coin.
That's 1 second. Okay, so change. Okay. And I will. Interesting. For my third action. Interesting. Oh my gosh. My third action. I will do this one here. Wait. Yeah, I'll do this one here.
Okay, he costs 2 to do that.
Okay. 1, 2.
All right, is that your third action? Yeah. All right. I'm going to assign a laborer here for 3 coin. And I'm going to use my other 2 actions to get more coin. I get 3 coins from the bank. So I'm going to take 3 from here.
Interesting. Shot myself in the foot. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Oh, that's fast. Okay.
Well, taking your time gives me time to think about what I'm going to do.
Oh no, that's what I didn't want to do. Okay, I'm going to grab this one. And I will, that's my first action. My second action, I'll put him here.
Okay, that's 3 coin.
And that's 5. So
2 and change.
2 and I'm trying to do the math on my fingers.
The math on your
2 and
fingers.
change. I'm going to complete this building for free.
Okay, yep. So you have, I need 3, you got 4, 1 and
2.
Yeah, you got 3 there, and
3
for the
and
1.
4.
Yeah, so you're good. So you completed it. How many coins do you get for that?
14.
14 coins.
5, 10, and I'll bring that back there. 15.
How many victory points do you have?
Just 8.
Okay, 17 or more ends the game.
So that was.
That was 2. So these come back
2.
to you,
Okay.
and now you have 1 more to do. You have 1 more action point.
1, 2. Okay. And then, okay. I will do. Crud. Oh my gosh. I need 1 more. This one, but then I would need. Wow. Wow, I didn't even think of that. I might have to overpay, and I don't want to.
No, it's not overpaying. Not overpaying this game is difficult.
Yeah.
You might have to just. Sometimes you'll end up committing more resources to a card than you wanted to, but you don't have a choice because it's either that or wait for other cards to come up to get what you need.
Okay, so this was my third action. 4 coins.
4 coins to put them in there. Okay.
5.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is assign this guy for 3 coins. That's all of them. And I've built it. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 2. So I overdid there. 2 and 2, 4. So 4 and 4. So I get all these back. I get 18 coins and 5 victory points. 1, 2, 3. And that goes like that. Second action, I'm going to assign this guy here. Yeah, and then I have to pay 3 coins for that. I'm going to take some change. And lastly, I'm going to, this guy's going to go here. Then I need to use these guys to do something here. What do I need to build? There's this guy which does that. This guy, no, so none of those. Let's go with the, that castle is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
7 victory points though. I'm gonna go with the windmill on this, I think. And just put that in front of me for my third action.
Okay.
All you, and this goes here. The wooden shack. 0 victory points.
Man.
You get money. It's 8. You get 8 money
Yeah.
for doing it. It only needs 2 resources, so it's a money generating thing. That's it.
I'm going to. I will spend 3 to build this guy here. And
Okay.
1, 2, 3. And I will build this one.
Okay, so you've got 2 of the bottom one. You've got 2 of that and 2 of that. Yep, so you're good. So how much money do you get?
Oh, I keep forgetting. 12.
12 coin. And these come back to you. How many victory points do you have now?
11. No, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Yeah.
11. Okay. I've got 8.
That was 1 action. Right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
My second action point thing.
Point thing. Yeah.
Will be to grab this one.
Okay.
And my third action will be this one.
Okay. All right. So for my first action, I'm going to attach this guy here. So I need to spend 3.
Mm-hmm.
That completes the building. So I got 3 here, 3 here, 3 to 2 here, and 2 to 2 here. So these come back to me. I get 18 and 5 victory points. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And this goes here. I've got 13 here so far. So my second action, I will assign this laborer. That's 3 to do that. 1, 2, 3. And
I'm trying to see like your victory points.
oh, I see. I get 1 more action. I might just grab a building here.
Wow, so you only need 2 more points.
For
To end
17?
it? Yeah, to end it. That's really good. Because isn't it 17?
Yeah, it is. Well, I have 13. I need 4 points.
Isn't that 15? Oh, that's 13?
That's 13. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Let's go with Okay, I'm gonna grab the treehouse for my third action.
My turn?
Yep.
I will, for my first action, I'll use this guy,
Okay.
and that's 3 coins, 5 and 3 change back.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. And I will build this for free, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Got it.
So this will give me 2 resources.
It counts as a victory point, and it counts as that. So if you want to assign that, it costs an action, but yeah, you can assign that.
Oh, it costs an action?
Yeah, to assign it. Mm-hmm. Like it's just like a villager, but it's free to assign.
Okay. Hold on.
So that was 1 action point then?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was 1. My second action, I will use this guy here.
Okay.
4.
For 4.
5, and then 1 change back.
Yep.
That was the second one. So if I did another one.
If you want to add another person to that, you have to pay 5. It costs you 2 action points. You only have 1 left, so you'd have to pay for an additional action. You have to pay 5 coin to get a 4th action, so that you can add someone else, and then pay their normal cost. Or you can wait for the future turn to do that.
Hold on. Let's see if I have enough money. So 5, 10 plus the 4. 4.
So what are you trying to do?
Hold on.
You've got 2 actions left, right?
10, yeah, I wouldn't have enough money. Damn. Okay. I'll use that and I pay 5, right?
5 for what?
Because I'm using my 1 action to put this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So since
it's free, right?
Since this would cost 2
action points, you'd have to spend, right? Because you used 1, 2. Yeah. This costs you 2 to add because you're adding it on the same turn to the same building.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, and I'm done.
You're done. All right, I'm going to. Let's see, what can I do? This guy costs 3 to add. 2, I'll just do this. 5 and change. So that's 1. I'm going to do this for 2. This costs 5. But I completed it. 3 to 2 and 2 to 1. I overdid it. So I get 6 coins from the bank and 1 victory point. So basically I got 1 coin out of that profit. And this comes back to me. And then for my third action, at this point, yeah, I don't, nothing really appeals to me here. I could spend, see, here's the thing, I don't know if you're going to complete that. This would give me, how many victory points do you have? 3, 5,
11.
8, 11. So by you completing that, you would have 18, and I would only get 7. I only have 17 if I complete that. So the question is, can you complete that?
But you probably have more money than I do.
I do, but here's the thing, you need 4 of these, and you don't, okay. I don't think you can complete that on your next turn. So I'm going to maybe spend some extra money here to complete this and get it done. So I have 1 action point left, so I may have to spend here to get... Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 3 to attach this guy. Now because I'm attaching this to this thing on the same turn as this, that costs 2 action points to do. So I need to spend... I only had 1 left, so I need to spend an additional 5 coins. So this is 1 action... 2, 3, and then the 4th one was over here when I completed this. Okay, so now that I've done that...
Wait, the 4th one?
I'm completing this treehouse.
But that doesn't cost an action, isn't that free?
No, when I attached a guy from here to here.
Oh,
that's 1.
Yeah, okay.
So I did 1, 2, 3, 4. So I had to pay 5 to get that 4th action point.
Right.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so I've completed this. This goes here. I get 14 coin. 1, 2, change.
And that's 17.
And yeah, I've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 17. Exactly.
Good job.
So that signals the end of the game, but I was the first player, so you get 1 final turn.
Okay. I will...
So you need to complete this before the end of the game, basically.
I will use this as my first action.
Okay.
And pay 3 coins. 1, 2, 3. Use this as my second and pay 2 coins.
To attach them, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I have to spend money on this guy. So that was 1, 2, 3. This would be, oh my god, I don't have enough money.
That's what I mean.
Oh my god, I should have done.
You've spent 3 action points here. You'd have to spend 15 money for 3 action points that you need to attach that guy. Right. That's what I was hoping for.
Shoot.
This here killed you. This 5, whatever that is, and 5 of that. Like, I didn't...
Oh my gosh, I thought it was 4! Oh my god, I thought these were both 4. I thought if I had just built him, I would complete it.
No.
Oh, forget it. I shouldn't have bought it. I thought it was 4. That's why I was like, yes, I got both of these, and I can complete it.
Yeah, that was very...
I lost this.
Alright, well, alright, so that ended your turn. I had 17, 18, 19, 20.
Let me get my 5 coins back. I don't want to send them in their job.
Okay.
Forget that. It's a miss. Dang.
I still think I won anyway.
Yeah, you absolutely did.
But it didn't matter. So what did you think? Did you like it?
It was good. I liked it.
Would you play this again?
Yeah, oh yeah. I would make it longer. There's too many cards and it's not long enough. I would make the end score like,
maybe 22
like
or
50.
30, 50. Holy cow, we'll be here for a while. But I kind of like the longer, the heavier playtime though, because in your variant, like your suggestion to play longer, the machines would actually become more powerful. Because over time, because your machine, you only used it the one time. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I would totally increase the score count if you want something more in depth or longer, or give the machines more meaning. Yeah, definitely increase the count to maybe 40 or 50.
We didn't even use like half the cards. That makes me sad.
Well, these you mean?
Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah.
Look at all those poor workers out of a job.
that's unemployment. What are you gonna do? It's the economy.
That's so sad.
So would you you like this better than Splendor, or
Splendor is still.
You still like Splendor better?
That's like king.
Splendor is king.
King of whatever. I don't even know what it would be called. It's an engine builder of sorts.
It is an engine builder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So this is in a way. I mean, you're keeping workers as an engine. You're using machines as an engine to help you build other things, other buildings. So it is an engine builder as well.
The only thing I don't like, but I understand why they put it there. The only thing I kind of don't like is the whole if you put another worker in there that's 2 actions, if you put another one that's 3 whole actions.
Yeah.
It's very limiting. It's very it feels like you can't.
I think that's just to prevent people. I'll pick it up later.
Okay.
I think that's just to prevent people from taking one building, spamming workers on it, scoring it, taking another building, spamming workers on it, scoring it. Like, that would be very boring.
Yeah.
With that rule in place, it kind of forces you to take a couple of buildings so that you can spread workers around all of them as opposed to just focusing on one, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's why I understand.
For balance
why they did it.
purposes.
Yeah. I don't know if I don't like it, but I understand it.
Yeah.
I would play the skin.
You would? I would too. I enjoy it.
It was fun.
All right, so that was Builders Middle Ages. Any other thoughts before we go? Did you like the art, the art?
I liked the art. It was very charming. It's sad that they're double-sided.
It'd be cool if one side was male, one side was female, kind of thing. Or
yeah.
Some variety there.
It doesn't have enough variety, but I love that it's unbuilt on one side and then totally built on the other.
Yeah, the art is really nice. I do like it.
That was really cool.
And the game is put well together, and it's fairly cheap too. It's like $15-20. Something like that on Amazon, depending on who's selling it at that point in time. But yeah, totally.
I like that it came in a middle.
A tin?
Too.
You like the tin? And the coins, they're just plastic.
Yeah, the
nothing
coins
fancy.
Yeah, they're decent.
Yeah.
They're.
They do the job. Could have been worse. They could have been like poker chips or something, you know. Well. Builders Middle Ages. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to us on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince and Natalie. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye, guys.